even though it didn't seem like I was clapping back like I was. Hey cuties! So today, I felt compelled to do this video. I got my makeup done today, so if my eyebrows look a little different or things are applied differently, that's why. Okay, I was scrolling through Instagram. This was earlier this month, like right at the beginning of this month. And I always like to check your guys' pictures you guys posted me, what I'm tagged in and stuff, so that's what I did, and I was scrolling, and I saw this picture. I'm gonna read you guys the post. So it says, "Hey Sam, I wanted to ask you something, and before you read, please don't think I'm saying this with anger." Now you guys have to remember that this is one of my fan pages. This isn't just a random person, this is somebody who is a big fan of mine. I'm just addressing something. I love you still and always will. Are you changing? Obviously I can't be mad at you, and I'm not. I just feel kind of down about the fact that you're not really the same. You're not as pink cupcake Barbie anymore, and you're more, I guess, mainstream. But that's just what I see. Your light blonde hair has always been a big part of you in my eyes, and so has your unique style and your little Hello Kitty pink cupcake glitter world. I don't see much of that anymore, and I miss it a little. But as I said before, don't get me wrong, I adore you. Your personality hasn't changed at all. You're still my idol, and you're still an amazing person. And as long as you are who you are, I love you for whatever you are. Heart. I think the picture is when I was doing my Q&A and somebody asked me what my next hair was gonna be, and I said I'm gonna dye it all black. Pretty sure that that's where that kind of came from, the picture. I immediately felt this, not like anger, but this urge of like, I'm not changing. Like, I love pink garbage, Barbie glitter cupcake unicorn, like that's who I am, right? So immediately I got kind of offended, but not really, because it was my fan page and she wasn't trying to come at me like that. So I just wrote immediately, I love switching up my look physically, if that's what you're saying, yes. Oh my god, don't get me wrong, I love the pink Barbie style so much, but it's so hard to find, honestly. In my city, there's not too many stores that will sell anything like that either, so it's hard to find things that are like that in my style. I literally go into Walmart and kids section and get little girl tees because it's all I can find, lol. And I said, don't take it the wrong way, I'm happy you can talk to me, things like that. So that was at the beginning of the month, and that comment was in my head for a week straight. All I was thinking of. So I went on my Instagram and I looked, and we got red, basic looks, a basic makeup look, black and white picture, just in braids. It's really, honestly, when I was looking at it, like, yeah, I had like cute pink hair, but it was very plain and mainstream, like she said. Like, I was looking for any picture in my Instagram for it to be like a cute Barbie cupcake. Like, if you were just a random person who'd never watched me, and if you went on my Instagram, would you ever think that I loved like the Barbie cute pink style? No, because where? It really sparked something in me, because I was like, I am that person, but when I'm looking at it, I'm like, girl, you're not though. And then I was looking at my old videos, like my old videos when I had big, long, blonde extensions with bows in my hair and pink lips, and I was like, whatever, I wore like Dollarama cute big jewelry, and I like didn't care about it, anything what people would say to me, because I really genuinely loved the way I looked, and I love like cheapy jewelry and just like little kid shit, like that's who I am. But I wasn't emanating that anymore. Is that the right word? I really enjoyed that she said that my personality wasn't changing. It has nothing to do with my personality. It was how I looked. And like she said, it's fine if that's how you are, but I just want to know, like, are you changing, or are you just not doing it anymore? And I always say I don't have regrets in my life, but I kind of regret clapping back. I guess is it clapping back? Can I talk? Is it really clapping back when I replied like that? I believe it is, because I wasn't being genuine. Like, my response, I can't find things like that in my city. Girl, I feel like that's such a sad bitch ass excuse. Like, you're just making an excuse. I mean, I don't have regrets, but like, I kind of immediately regretted that when I said it, because you have a drawer full of bows that are dusty, like you don't even use them anymore. You have all these pink lipsticks, but all you're reaching for is nude. You have all these pink outfits, and all you're reaching for is like basics or like what's trendy. And if you guys know me, if you're new, like, hey girl, but if you know me from like back then, I always repped. If it was trendy, then if I liked it, then I would incorporate it. But most of the time I was like, whatever, it's trendy, whatever, I'm not gonna use it. But it's like nowadays, no matter what was trending, I needed it. You know? Like, if it was like just plain basic makeup look was trending. I was like, oh, me too. And honestly, I didn't even freaking know that I was doing that. I was kind of just in it. And it made me think, like, sometimes you can lose who you are and not even know it. It's not an emotional video. This is actually a positive video, but I'm here to just tell you guys, like, if you are a certain way and if you love a certain style, you can maybe lose it. Although people change. Like, I have changed, yes, since I was like, when I was like 13, I was very like gothic, emo, everything black style. And then I transitioned to like pink Barbie cupcake style. And that's when I started making YouTube videos and you guys saw that and loved it. And then I started like becoming, like she said, more mainstream. And it honestly is legit. That's all I was becoming. I was like, oh, like, Kylie did this, so I want to do it. Like, I love Kylie Jenner and I always will. I love Kylie's just all black hair and I was like, oh, maybe that would look cute on me. Like, I still love her, I'm still being myself, but I love that. So I think that's why I wanted to do that. And when I would wear bows, like, who wears bows? I can't even think of it. Like, who wears bows? Like, not many people wear bows, so I like slowly stopped wearing them because I was like, oh, like, it's just not cute anymore. But girl, you preach. Be yourself. Who cares what others think of you? Now, I didn't care what other people thought of me. I was just honestly, like I said, like sliding in the DMs, just kidding, sliding into this world of trendy, and I didn't even know it, so I'm being punked, just kidding. When I realized this, and then I went back in my journal, for a few months, I didn't even write in my journal. The posts that I put in there before I stopped were very bland. You guys know me, I love stickers and gel pens and all that. They were literally all in just blue ink. And I was like, oh, just feeling like crappy, like I'm not gonna write in here for a while. Like, it was just so like blah. And then when I would flip to like a few years ago, it was like all unicorn stickers and like all these colorful pens, and I was like, oh, I love life and I don't care what people think and like all this, and like, oh, I love this outfit I bought today and I bought it from the kids section, I don't give a shit. And then all of a sudden there was like no entries. And I could just feel, while looking at the journal, like, girl, you lost it. You lost yourself. You really did. And I can't even tell you guys why, but sometimes that can happen with us. Some people legitimately change, and some people, like, if they're a pink Barbie style, and then they're like, ah, girl, like, I don't want to do that anymore, and then go into, like, a different style, like, that's cool, but I know that I am this style. This is me. This is who I am. This is what I'm comfortable in. But I wasn't showing that. And that makes me so sad. So I got my blonde extensions back and I'm so happy. Like, I'm just like, oh, it almost feels like I'm putting myself back. And then she said to me also, like, because I messaged her a few days later and I just DM'd her personally, and I was like, girl, thank you so much. Like, I know you weren't being mean, you weren't being malicious at all. You were just saying, like, are you changing? And I like snapped and clapped back at you, even though it didn't seem like I was clapping back, like I was, you know, because I was just so like, I am pink Barbie style. And she's like, girl, like, I can show you her whole Instagram of you not being a pink Barbie style. Like, so I'm just wondering if you've changed. Like, if you don't get defensive, bitch. This wasn't the actual conversation. I'm just saying in my head, this is how it played out. Some of you guys might see this video and be like, this is your video? Like, running out of ideas much? But I just thought it was so important to make, because you can lose who you are. You might be going through hard times or a funk in your life, and it honestly might be the reason for it. Being yourself and being true to you and just showing who you are can be such a big, it's probably the biggest part of my life, is being comfortable with myself. Because how can I be happy in other relationships, truly happy, if like I'm not really being myself? Because I've had personal, like extreme close relationships with the best people in my life, who sometimes will look at what I'm wearing and they're like, oh, you're wearing that? Or we're going to like this event, are you sure you want to wear that? Or, oh, those shoes are like for a 7-year-old. Like the closest people in my life, not with everything I do, but like certain items that I wear. And I think maybe that is honestly why I like slowly stopped. And I'd be like, oh, I just want the basic one, I just want the basics, or I just want that, and oh, there's a pink one, but I think I'm just gonna go with the black. It was internally making me sad, not being able to express who I am, because I've always been this person. So when I figured that out, I was like, my next nail appointment, I'm going crazy Barbie with my nails. I am getting my extensions back. I am not dyeing my hair black. I am keeping the blonde. This is me. It's me. Where are my bows? I was like dusting off, like blowing the dust off them like as it was flying in the air. Put the bows in my head, put on my pink lipstick. If you didn't see my Forever 21 haul, it's like, I just got lipstick on this. It's like all bright colors and just show who the I am. And it really, really reminded me, if you guys have seen the movie Step Brothers, if you didn't know, I'll just give you a quick rundown. There's a grown man who lives with his mom, and then a grown man who lives with his dad, and then the mom and dad meet, and the two grown men, like in their 40s, meet, and then they hate each other, but then they become the best of friends, and they're Step Brothers, the name of the movie. And they do everything together, they're like crazy, and they like whatever. And then the mom and dad are divorcing, so they have to go and live their separate lives, get their own lives, get their own jobs, get their own houses, be responsible and not be little kids anymore. They have to be at work and they have to be like suit and tie and get jobs and, you know, buy toilet paper and all this, like that's what's in the movie. And then when they're at this event and the mom and dad see each other again, I forget what event it is, but anyway, they're all together and they hadn't seen each other for a while, and it was kind of just all like, oh, how are you? How do you do? And they were normally like crazy bitches, and they were just like, oh, and the dad tells him the story, his son, of how when he was little, all he wanted to be was a dinosaur, and he ran around to people and he was like, ah, and he would do whatever. He would always put his legs real short, or his arms, and like roar at people, and then his dad told him to stop being a dinosaur, like stop being childish, like grow up. And he then said, like, that crushed me because I've always wanted to be a dinosaur and that's who the hell I am. So he was telling his son, don't lose your dinosaur. That's what he said. And he's like, I can't see you like this, like it's not you, like you in a suit and tie just trying to be this, it's not who you are and it's making me sad. Don't lose your dinosaur. And why do I feel emotional? Like, don't lose your dinosaur, you guys. Don't. This is my dinosaur. Like, this is my dinosaur. This is my dinosaur. And let me just say to you guys, when I'm saying this, I'm not gonna be like all like cray and like midlife crisis and wearing like everything pink head to toe and like dyeing my hair pink and like always having glitter. Like, there's gonna be days where I just wear like a plain shirt, or don't wear my extensions, or just be plain, or just be chilled. Definitely. So I don't want like one day when I just have my hair up and I'm just chilling, somebody's like, you lost your dinosaur, girl, like where are you? No guys, I'm just saying, like in basics, I have really just realized a lot. Life is so short. Don't lose your dinosaur. And I just want to thank, I'm just gonna say her username here because she really did help me, and the post is still up publicly. And I want to thank her so much for that. It's not just about putting a bow in your hair and then you feel happy. It's so much more than that. It's being true to yourself. It's doing things that you love. I hate when I get the comments like, oh, I wish I could rock extensions, but you know, like they would look ugly on me. Or I wish I could wear pink lipstick, but my skin color's this and it doesn't look good on me. Or this and this and this, like all these things, and it makes me so sad because you guys can rock whatever you like in moderation. I got in trouble for this one time because I was like, wear whatever you want, like wear bikinis at a party, like I don't care, like wear it if you want to do it. And then like there was a girl, oh, whole other story. So like in moderation, like if you guys live with your parents and you're underage, you do have to follow rules, and you can't just like walk around naked if you feel like it, right? Still be you, but like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Don't lose your dinosaur, okay? And honestly, so many of my fan pages, and not even fan pages, just you guys have been leaving me the most amazing comments when I realized all this, and then I started like wearing pink shirts and buying more pink and putting my bows on and being me again, like on the outside. Like you guys said, like I was the same person in the inside, like my personality's still me. But you guys were like, there's something about you recently that's making me remember you and remember why I loved you, Samantha. Like you right now, there's just something about you that's bringing me back and making me so happy that you're you, and I don't know what it is. And I'm like, girl, it's because of this girl Pink Fanatic. I love you so much. Like, pink bows and glittery stuff and things like that aren't the norm and aren't what's trendy and are not what's popular. But if you are a certain style, you make it work. And no matter if you live in like a city that has just a gas station, you can find a way to make your style you. I do live in a big city. I love my city, or I wouldn't be living here. So I felt like I was just trying to put someone under the bus, like the city I live in, to make it seem like I can't buy anything. It's just, it's that. Even my recent attitude in my videos, people are like, oh my god, like you're so bright and fun and carefree again. Oh my god, I love it. Thank you for brightening my day. And I'm like, thank you to you guys. Like honestly, if I didn't have you guys, where would I be? Where would I be? I'm gonna go drink my Starbucks and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. So thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!